Kat. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my hits and misses for the month of April. So I was going to do a favorites video, but then I realized that I have equal parts. Stuff that I hated that I tried this month, stuff that I loved. So I was just like, you know what? Let's do a hits and misses. I don't think I've ever done one on my channel. I might be wrong. I've been on YouTube for a while now, but I don't think I have. I'm gonna say this is my first one. So I have my big ask basket of stuff in here ready to go. It's gonna be a long video, sorry guys, but you know, let's get cracking. Okay, first thing in here that I really can't put between, I can't pick between hit or miss, it's kind of like in the middle, is my Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector. I showed you guys this in my haul. I can't decide if I hate it. There's things that I like about it, things that I hate about it. This is going to be a really quick review, by the way. I like the packaging. I like that it comes with a pump. I like the color. It is a good match for me. But I don't know. I like how it applies initially. I think that it looks really good. I like the finish of it. It's very natural, skin-like. The coverage is very, very minimal. I still feel like this applies like a foundation though. Like I still don't like rubbing it in with my hands because I don't think it applies really well like that. I think it leaves it a little streaky, so I do have to use a brush. It looks really good upon, you know, first applying it, but then it just kind of just like dissolves on my face. Like it breaks down really easily, and I don't know exactly why. You know, I don't know if it's just one of those foundations or you know, whatever, BB creams that don't last too well. Something like this I would use if I was going to work or if I was going to be out for short hours anyway. But even when I use it for that, I feel like it breaks down really, really fast. So, I don't know. I really like it. I like how it applies. I like how it looks. I like how it feels. But it just breaks down really fast on my skin, and it makes me look oily pretty quickly. So, I don't know, I still have to keep trying with it, but it's just one of those things where I really can't pick. But I thought I'd mention it just because I did haul it this last month, and I know a lot of you were curious. So those are my thoughts with that. The next thing in here, okay, so should I start like hits only and then misses? I'm just gonna pick as I go. I don't know, guys. Okay, so the first hit of the month is this, the L'Oreal Glam Bronzer for face and body. And this thing is massive, like, hello, my bronzer friends. I got this in the shade Deep 03, which is the darkest shade, which I'm pretty happy that I did because I feel like they run a little bit light. And this is what it looks like, and it's so pretty. I love it. I love how it's embossed. It has like, I don't know, kind of like a, I don't even know what that's called, like little swirlies in there, I don't know. But when you first open this, it looks like it's going to be super shimmery. But as you apply it to your face, that's the shade right there, there is no shimmer. Oh, because I don't like a shimmery bronzer. The color is really pretty. It's kind of like a real tan-like color. It's not super warm. I mean, it is warm, but it has like a kind of like a reddish tone to it, which I feel is a lot more natural than looking super cool or warm. You know what I mean? Or orangey. Like it just has like a hint of red in there that just makes you look sun-kissed. It is the bronzer that I'm wearing today, and I really, really like it. I've enjoyed it so much. It doesn't even look like I made a dent into it, but I have. Like I've been using this legit since I bought it. And I did post about it on Instagram. So I love this bronzer. If you see it, pick it up. It is kind of expensive. I think it's like about 15 bucks at Rite Aid, which is probably the most expensive place that you'll find it, but probably the drugstore is the best way to go because this is limited edition, I want to say. Probably, yeah. But I love it. I really do like it. So definitely a hit this month. The next thing in here that is a hit is this foundation. And how tiny is this thing? This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus foundation. This has been around for a very long time. It is not a new foundation, but I did pick it up this month for the first time, and I love this foundation. It's a foundation that I'm wearing right now. The shade that I got this is in number 40. I don't know. It is a matte foundation, which I was a bit iffy on because I was thinking that it might look a little bit too dry on my skin, and it can tend to do that if I don't properly, you know, exfoliate and moisturize really good. but overall I really like it because it looks so natural on the skin. It feels really good, like it doesn't feel super thick or heavy. I mean, it is a foundation, so it does give you that foundation look, like it looks full coverage, medium to full, not full coverage, medium to full, but it wears really good, and that's what I really love about it. Like, it's just a really good, reliable foundation that I know that I can go and use if I'm going out, if I'm going to be out for a long period of time, if I'm going to an event. It's a foundation that I know is going to be on my skin for quite some time, and it's going to look good while it's on there. So I have really enjoyed this foundation. Next in here that is a hit is this, and this is the Saint Tropez Self Tan Bronzing Mousse. I got 2 of these deluxe samples from Sephora. I did one of those things where I saw that this was available and I placed an order, and then I placed another order the next day because I was, you know, looking for something. How did that just fly out of my hand? I have no idea. But needless to say, I got 2 deluxe samples, and I'm so glad that I did because I really like this. I used this the day before of my birthday, and it gave me such nice color. I don't think I have any of it left. Maybe a little bit, who knows, but it gave me like a really golden looking tan, and I was obsessed. And I really wanted to be a little bit tan just because I was wearing white. I wore a white dress for my birthday, and I just really liked the color that it gave me. It didn't apply streaky. It did apply a little bit weird around my hands, but that, I think that was more user error because, I don't know, I was lazy and I didn't really blend it in well on my hands. And I don't even know if you're supposed to put, you know, tanning mousse on your hands. I don't know what the rules are, really. I didn't look it up either. But I did really like the color. I'm not too sure how much this is, but I would recommend it. I have recommended it to friends already. Like, they asked me what I used, and I told them it was this, and I think they bought it. So I did really like that, though. Definitely I would purchase the full size if it comes to that after I use up those 2 little bottles. I liked it. The next thing in here that I tried that was, it was a miss. Like, it really was a miss. This is the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. This is not a new product, but it is the first time that I used it. I bought it because it was my birthday and I had $10 off at Ulta, and I just saw the pretty pink tube and it's just nice and weighted, and I was like, let me try this. I've never tried it, and I've heard so many people talk about it over the years, and I tried it, and this thing flakes on me. And it clumps up on my lashes. It doesn't give me volume, doesn't give me length. It just kind of is a meh kind of mascara. But the biggest offense that this mascara does for me is that it flakes, and that just, it can't be. Mascara poop is the worst. The worst. Like, why? No. So this was a big for me. I don't know if it's just my tube. I don't know, but I just didn't like it. So, miss. Is this CoverGirl Super Sizer Fibers Mascara. I recently got this, but I've been using it every day since I bought it. I got this in Very Black. This is brand new, and I like this mascara. I think it is legit the same thing as the original Super Sizer. I didn't see a big difference. It's literally the same brush. I don't really see the fibers in it, but it's a good mascara, you know what I mean? Like, it gives me a lot of length. I love it. It separates, and I just really have enjoyed this mascara. But I didn't see any difference with the original Super Sizer. So I guess it's a miss in that sense, but it's still a good mascara, and I really like it. So it's a hit for me. Another miss. This was a big miss. This is the Laura Geller Double Take Baked Versatile Powder Foundation. That's a mouthful. This is in the shade Golden Medium, and I got this at Ulta. I have the box here because it's going back. I just didn't like it. This says, our signature long-wearing baked formula with active mesh technology delivers a weightless, breathable finish. Apply dry for medium to buildable coverage. Apply wet for a more impactful finish. The compact looks like that. And then it does have an area that it lifts with a mirror, and it comes with a puff. Now, I don't know, I was sold because it felt so silky. Like, it felt so creamy when I swatched it. But on my skin, it just looked so, like, it just didn't look good. It looked super cakey. And I really like powder foundations just to, like, dust on. Just throw on a little something and just be out your way. But this, no matter how little or how much I applied, it just still looked bad. Like, it made my skin look dry. It broke me out. I looked oily. It just was a big flop. Like, I just did not like this product at all. So much so that it's going back. Like, I'm returning it. And I hate to do that, but girl, if you're not going to use it, take it back. So, it's going back. Another miss was another mascara that I tried, and this is the Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt Mascara from L'Oreal, and I just did not care for this mascara at all. The wand is weird. It's kind of like a comb. If you've tried the butterfly mascara, then you know that it looks like this, but this is a little bit different because it's kind of like half of it, and I don't know. It just didn't do anything for me, my lashes. It literally, all it did was clump up my lashes and make them super stiff. So I don't like it, but I do like it for the bottom lashes because it does separate them and make them look super long. But for the top lashes, nah, I won't be buying that again. Didn't like it. A hit, this brush. This is the Artis brush, and this is it's the Elite Oval 7 brush. I really like this foundation brush, and I hate myself for saying it because it is an expensive brush, but I have not regretted it. And I say that because when I purchased it, I was like, what am I doing? What are you doing? But I purchased it. It came. I bought it from beautybar.com, and I had a coupon code with their welcome coupon code, so I ended up getting it for like 40 something bucks, free shipping. And ever since I've received it, I've loved it. I have not regretted this brush at all. Like, I haven't. So I have to really just say it is super soft. I mean, it is so soft. It's so soft. And you apply this and it just, like, you just want to keep blending in your foundation, I'm telling you. Other than that, I mean, other than being super soft and it does apply your foundation really nicely, I like that I can get in between my eyebrows. I can, if my eyebrows are already done, I can like maneuver and like carve them out with the foundation. And I think it's really great. I love the shape. I love how dense it is. And it washes really nicely. I have washed it already twice. It doesn't shed. Like, it's so beautiful. The handle is really light. It doesn't feel heavy at all. Which at first I was like, why is this brush so light? Like, what the heck? But I can see why. Like, it just lets you really get in there, and it's really comfortable to use. And, you know, I really like it. So it's a hit. Another hit are these lashes that I'm wearing right now. These are by Coco Lashes. Everybody on Instagram talks about these lashes. I was probably the last person on earth to try them. These are the Goddess lashes, and oh my gosh, I love them. They're so beautiful. They're really, really nice. They don't feel too heavy. I really like the band. It's comfortable to wear, and I've just used the crap out of them. Let's talk about another miss from ColourPop Cosmetics. Dum, 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 dum. These gel liners, I don't know. I have two. One is in the shade Get Paid, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rose gold. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a beautiful metallic rose gold. And then I have the shade Piggy Bank, and it's a purple. I'm actually wearing that in my waterline right now. And it's a really, really bright purple, like a fuchsia. Okay, my gripe with these. Okay, this, when I apply it to my top lash line, it breaks and it breaks and it breaks and it breaks. So I don't know, like, I'm losing product because it's so soft that it just breaks. If I use it in my waterline, I don't really see a problem, but I got these liners to use over my liquid liner. Like, I like to be a little bit more bold in the spring and the summer with my liner, and because I usually only do like wing liner anyway for day to day, so I like to you know, spice it up a little bit, and I thought I would get these to just try. But this color was so horrendous. Like, it looked good when I first applied it, other than it breaking like 5 times, but then it stained my lashes, stained my lids, and it kept transferring to my top lid up here, and it just looked like it gave me pink eye. Like, it was just a mess. I looked sick. It was just not pretty. So I don't know. I don't want to keep using it on the top. I'm never going to use this on the top line again. I'm trying to use it on the bottom lash line to see if I can get more wear out of it. But yeah. And this one is beautiful, but it just disappears on my waterline. So I'm going to try it on the top, on my lid actually, as maybe like a base, or something like that, but it's really pretty. I just can't get it to stay on my waterline. So these liners, they weren't too expensive, but it's kind of like you get what you paid for, you know? Like I didn't like them. I was not impressed. A liner that was a hit for me this month was the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and this is in the color Voltage Blue. Oh, I love this color. This was such a cool liner. I wore it a couple of times. If you follow me on Snapchat, you'd probably see all of my makeup looks on the daily. It was a really beautiful blue. It kind of reminds me of Pacific Blue by Sally Hansen. And I just like to use this in the same way, like I do my liner, and then I do an accent color right above it, and it was beautiful. And it just wore really nicely. It dried to a matte finish. The brush is actually really comfortable to use. Like it's kind of like NYC liner meets the Kat Von D liner, because it gives, but it's not, it comes to a really fine point, but it's still a brush and it's not as like flimsy as the NYC liner. I just really liked it. I really like this color. Like some tend to be good, some tend to not be good. So really like this shade and this formula of this liner. One that was a complete, oh my gosh, this was so bad. This is the Jesse's Girl liquid liner. I've used the black shade, really liked it. I was in Rite Aid the other day and I saw the shade and I thought, oh, it looks like such a pretty blue. This thing, I mean, hello. ¿Qué es eso? What is that? It looks like murky blue water. It's like almost green. Like it's so faint. And the harder, they say to press really hard, but it's still, no. I'm very, very unimpressed. No. And as soon as I took it out of the box, I was like, what the heck? Nope. Another miss were these. These are the Violet Voss liquid lipsticks. Don't kill me. I have two. I have a Tryst and Lovesick, and they're really pretty colors. One's a really pretty mauve, and then Tryst is my favorite. It's kind of more of like a natural shade. Colors are beautiful. The formula is so stinking dry. Oh my gosh. These are just horrendous on the lips. They just crack out your lips. No. I don't know if it's just the formula. Light shades tend to be a little bit more drying and patchy than darker shades, but these two were just, I didn't care for them. I really didn't like them at all. No. Okay. This glow kit from Anastasia, oh my gosh. You need it. Whether you get this one or you get the other one, I think it's called That Glow. I want to say, I don't know. I have the shade Gleam, and it's all dirty. What the heck? But I've been using it so much. I love this so much. I don't think I'll ever need highlight again in my life. Perfect. I've used all the shades except this one. Today I'm wearing Starburst as my highlight, and oh, so pretty. Mimosa is beautiful. Oh my gosh. And Crushed Pearl, you can see from heaven. Like, it's so beautiful. I'm just gonna swatch it next to that bronzer. Starburst is the one that I told you I have on my cheeks right now. The worst place to swatch, but it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. If you are fair to medium, I would go with this one. If you are medium to deep, I would go with the other one. It has a little bit more golden tones, but I can imagine that one's gorgeous. And I'm so tempted to get it just because I know that it's pretty. But this one is life. I love it. The last thing that is a hit in my little bin here are these shadows. Okay, so I finally tried the Anastasia shadows. I pretty much only got matte eyeshadows from her just to try them because I am a big matte shadow girl. I love matte shadows, and I'm a collector, I guess. So I got a couple of her new shades. I got Bon Fresco. I have this beautiful shade called Custard. I have, oh my gosh, Sienna gives me life. I absolutely love it. I have a really good transition shade called Warm Taupe. I have Dusty Rose, which is another one that I really like. And I have Birkin. Oh my gosh, so good. So I've tried all of those and I really, really like them. They are definitely a hit. I think they're kind of pricey, I have to say. I really do think that they're up there in price, especially with MAC lowering their shadows and then Makeup Geek also being pretty comparable. I think that they're very comparable to Makeup Geek shadows and MAC shadows. I think they're a little bit on the dusty side. Not gonna lie, like when you press your brush into it, like I feel like a lot kicks up. But they're not as soft as, say, Lorac shadows, but they're definitely kind of dusty. So I don't know, I think that they are a little bit overpriced, but they do have a really, really nice selection. As far, I mean, those are the ones that I bought. I have not tried any of her shimmer shades just yet, but I am going to try a few just to see what all the fuss is about, but I have really enjoyed those. And then these 3 shadows from Makeup Geek. Can we talk about this? This one right here is called Pillow Talk. And it's the shade that I have on my eyes right now. It's that middle shade. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I just dug my freaking nails into my shadows. Where am I going to put this? Let's do this right here. Do you see that right there? Ooh, it is so pretty. And I still have shadow left over on my finger. Beautiful. I have also in my crease, I have Tuscan Sun, which is a really pretty pink matte shade. And then this one I can't wait to use. This one's called Tiki Hut. It is kind of like, it's a little bit like Custard from Anastasia. It also reminds me of Preppy by Makeup Geek, but just a little bit darker and a little bit more brown in it. It's a really interesting shade that I can't wait to use. Kind of reminds me of Camel from Bobbi Brown. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Those are my hits and misses for the month of April. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, join me. I'd love to have you guys. And I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.